In the city of Rosario, long before the world knew his name, a small, quiet boy named Lionel Messi chased a football across dusty streets. Other children ran wildly, but he moved differently, close to the ground, balanced, almost like the ball was part of him. His grandmother watched him often, standing by the roadside, whispering to neighbors that the boy was special. Messi didn't talk much, but with the ball, he said everything. At just 5 years old, he joined a small local team called Grandoli, coached by his father, and even among older boys, he stood out not because of his size, but because of his control, his intelligence, and the quiet fire in his eyes. But while his talent grew, his body did not. At age 10, doctors diagnosed him with growth hormone deficiency. It meant his growth could stop completely. Treatment was expensive, far beyond what his family could afford. Nights became heavy in their small home. His parents worried, whispering over bills and hospital papers. Messi remained quiet, often sitting alone with his ball, unaware that his dream was slowly slipping away from him. Hope came from far away when FC Barcelona heard about the small boy with extraordinary talent. At just 13 years old, Messi left Argentina for Spain, leaving behind everything he knew. In a meeting that would later become legendary, Barcelona offered him a contract famously written on a simple napkin. It was not just a contract, it was a lifeline. They would pay for his treatment. But the cost was heavy. A young boy alone in a new country, struggling with homesickness, language, and the pressure of proving he was worth a risk. At La Masia, Messi began to grow not just physically, but as a footballer. His injections helped his body, but it was his discipline that shaped his future. He trained harder than everyone else, often staying behind after sessions, repeating drills until they became instinct. The shy boy slowly transformed into a silent force on the field. By 17, he stepped onto the pitch for Barcelona's first team. The stadium lights were bright, the crowd massive, but Messi played like he was still in the streets of Rosario, fearless, free, unstoppable. As the years passed, Messi became the heart of Barcelona. Alongside players like Xavi Hernandez and Andres Iniesta, he built a team that dominated football. His style was magical. He didn't just score goals. He created moments people would never forget. Defenders fell around him. Crowds rose before he even finished a move, and records shattered one after another. The world watched as he lifted the Ballon d'Or multiple times, each one confirming what many already believed, that he was the best. But while he conquered club football, his journey with Argentina was filled with pain. Finals came and went, each ending in heartbreak. The weight of expectation grew heavier with every loss. Critics questioned him. Some even doubted his loyalty. In 2016, after another devastating defeat, Messi made a shocking decision. He retired from international football. For a moment, it felt like the story would end in sadness. But something inside him refused to give up. He returned, carrying not just his dreams, but the hopes of an entire nation. In 2021, everything changed. Messi finally led Argentina to victory in the Copa America. As he lifted the trophy, years of pain melted into a single moment of joy. Tears flowed freely, not of sorrow, but of relief. Then came the ultimate stage, the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. It was his last chance. Every match carried tension. Every touch carried history. In the final, the world watched as Messi delivered one of the greatest performances ever seen. When the final whistle blew, time seemed to stop. Messi fell to his knees, overwhelmed. This time, there was no pain, only glory. In that moment, the small boy from Rosario who once faced rejection, illness, and doubt had reached the peak of football. Lionel Messi was no longer just a player, he was a symbol. A reminder that greatness does not come from size or strength, but from resilience, passion, and an unbreakable belief in oneself.
Subscribe to Addict Story Empire for more interesting stories.